Hi guys, look what I have, a Rubik's Cube. My kids recently got into it and of course I had to learn. I tried reading the guide and watching some videos, but it was too fast and confusing. I remembered playing with one as a kid and was totally lost. The only way I solved the cube was by taking it apart or peeling the stickers. In the videos, I'm going to show you how I learned to solve the cube. There are 7 steps total to solve the entire cube. We're only going to go through steps 1 to 3 in this video. The other 4 steps will be posted separately and the links in the description below. We're going to solve for the white cross, the white corners, and the middle layer. A lot of the steps are repetitive, so if you already know a step, then skip to the next one. If you're confused, then I'd recommend watching the video first. Once you get the hang of it, you're on your way to becoming a speed solver. It's amazing how fast some people can solve the cube. Some can even do it blindfolded. My kids started about a week ago and can solve it between 2 to 3 minutes. How fast can you solve the Rubik's Cube? So let's get started. Let's mess up our cube. So our cube is all mixed up. We're going to be solving for the white cross, and you know you've done it correctly if the edge pieces lines up with the side color like that. So you have white, orange, orange, white, green, green, white, red, red with the cross up top. And let's look for the white edge pieces. On the top we don't have any, and let's look on the bottom. I have one here and it's white and orange. So I'm going to rotate the bottom of my cube to match the orange edge piece to the orange center piece. So I have white, orange, orange on the bottom of my cube. So I'm going to rotate that to the top. So now I have my first cross, and that is white, white, orange, orange. I want to leave that and look at the bottom again. I don't have any white edge pieces. And look on the side. On the side I have a white and a green. So it's on the right side, and I want to get the white on the bottom of my cube. So what I'm going to do is rotate it once down, and now the white is on the bottom of my cube and the green's on the side. So I'm going to rotate the bottom of my cube to the left to align it with the green center. So now on the bottom of my cube I have white, side, green, green, and I'm going to rotate that up to form my second cross. So here I have white, orange, orange, white, green, green. And here we have another white edge piece and with the red, and since it's already lined with the red side, we're just going to rotate it up to form our third cross. Let's find white and blue, and here it is on the left side of my cube, and the white is to my right. So I'm going to rotate my right side of my cube to get the white and blue edge on the bottom row. So to do that, I'm going to turn the right side of my cube down, getting the white and blue to the third row, and then I'm going to rotate it to the left to get it out of the right side of my cube so I can rotate the cross back in. So my 3 white crosses are still intact. I have my white and blue in the third row, and now we need the blue white side to the bottom of our cube. And to do that, we're going to rotate the center of our cube down to get the white on the bottom. So here I'm going to rotate the white, or the center of my cube, down so the white top is now on the side and the white and blue is on the bottom of the third row, and we're going to rotate it out of the way of the center row because we're going to move that back to the top. So let's move that center white piece to the top, and our 3 crosses are still intact, and a blue and white edge piece is now in the 3rd bottom row. And we're going to move it to line with the center color. So now we have white, blue, blue, and then rotate it to form our 4th cross. So now let's solve for the white corner pieces, and here I already have 2 in place, so I'm going to use this cube to show you how to solve it so it's nice and clear. We have the cross already done, and now let's solve for the white corner pieces. And the corner pieces have 3 colors to them. We want white and then 2 other colors. To make it easier for us, we're going to look on the 3rd row for a corner piece that has a white in it. So here's white, green, and orange. Let's work on that one. It's in the 3rd row, and the white corner piece is on the side, which is where we want. And now we're going to find the corner it belongs to. So that's white, green, and orange. Let's rotate our cube around. We have the green, orange, and white, keeping the white side on top. So we lined up a corner to where it needs to be. We want to get this white corner piece to the top corner right here. This is where it belongs with the green, orange, and white. So once it's here, we're going to rotate it out of the way because we want to move this right row down. So this is where it was, and if we keep it there, we keep the white there, we'll rotate it and the white corner piece will go down back here, and that's not what we want. So we want to rotate the corner piece out of the way, and I'm rotating it to the left. Rotate the corner that we want down from the top. Rotate the bottom row back so the white corner that we want is lined up with the edge piece, and then rotate it back up. So our first corner is formed, the white, orange, and green. Let's look on the 3rd row for the next corner piece, and here we have white, red, and green, and it's where we want it. This is the corner that we want it at, and once again we want it up to this corner. So same step, we're going to rotate it out of the way and then rotate the right side, the corner that we want it at, down to the bottom 3rd row, and then rotate the white corner back into the place that we want, like that, and then rotate up to the top. So our 2 corners are complete. Now let's find these 2 corners, and we're lucky we have white, red, and blue on the 3rd row, and it's on the side. So let's put in a corner where it belongs, which it is right here, white, blue, and red. So here's the white side, and it belongs up here. So we're going to rotate it out of the way, and we're going to bring the corner where we want it to place it down to the bottom 3rd side, and then rotate the white in where it belongs, like that, and then rotate it up to the top, the white front side. So now 3 corners are done, and let's solve for this 4th corner. Let's find the last corner piece, and once again ours is on the third row, and the edge pieces is facing the side, the right side or the left side of the front, which is good. We want to rotate that corner piece to where it belongs. So now we have it in this corner. This corner piece is white, blue, and orange, and it's in the right corner that we need it to be. So we're going to rotate it out of the way. Since we want it up here, we want to rotate it out of the way, bring the corner piece down to where we want our white corner to be, and rotate the white corner in, and then rotate it up. So our corner pieces are in, so that's what yours should look like. The white side is done, and our cross are still intact. When solving for the white corner, if you have a corner piece where the white's on the bottom of your cube, like this one is, we're going to move that white corner to the corner that it belongs to, which in my case is this right bottom corner, or here's the white top. We're going to move it right under, so here's the white, and there's the bottom, and then we want to rotate our cube forward the right side. So I'm going to rotate it once to get that white edge piece or the corner piece to the back bottom, because we want it on the bottom row on the side of our cube. So we're going to, since it's here, we're going to rotate the right side of our cube once down, and that moves the white corner piece to the third row, and then we're going to move it out of the way, rotating it to the right, and now the white corner piece is in the back here, and then we'll move the white corner this side with the cross back up, so that way it doesn't ruin this solved part of our cube. So now our corner piece, which is the white, blue, and orange, is on the side, and we'll rotate it into the corner where it belongs, like that. So this white corner piece needs to go up in this corner, so we're going to move it out of the way. I'm moving it to the right, and then moving the corner where it belongs down to the third row, and then moving that white corner piece into its place. So that's what yours should look like, and then rotate it up. So now our corner pieces are solved, along with the white side of our cube. After solving for the corner pieces, we're going to be solving for the middle layer. So our first row and our second row will be done, and we'll be solving for the edge pieces for the middle layer right there. So that's what it's going to look like when you're done. So to do that, we're going to be looking at the third level of our cube, keeping the white on top. Let's see, we're going to find the edge pieces on the bottom, or the third level of our cube. So here I have blue and red on the bottom. So I'm going to turn it so my blue lines up like that, and my bottom color is red. So here's my red on this side. I'm going to turn the bottom level of my cube away from the red. So since this is red, we're going to turn it away from the red, like that. So my blue edge piece on the bottom is now to my right under the orange, and since I turned it away from the red, I'm going to turn the red side of my cube, leaving the white side on top, down. That's what you should do, and now we're going to move the blue back in line with the blue side, or the blue middle. So we have the blue row, and then we're going to move these two white back to the top. So that's what yours should look like. And now we have to fix the white corner. This white corner belongs in this white area up top here, the corner. So we want to move it away so we can move the white corner where it belongs to down to the third row, and then moving the white corner in, and then rotating it up back to the top. So the red and white and blue corner is back in its place, and we have the blue and the red edge piece in place. Let's work on another piece. So once again, looking at our third row of our cube, this one we have blue and orange, and we're going to put it in this edge piece here, blue and orange. We're going to move this edge piece to where it belongs. So to do that, once again, we line up the blue side to the blue center, and since the bottom is orange, we're going to move it away from the orange side. So this is my orange side. I'm going to rotate it to the left to get my orange and blue out of the way. I'm going to move the orange side down. So my white row is now to the front, and then I'm going to move the blue edge piece in the bottom back in line, and then moving the white back on top. So I'm moving the right side of my cube, rotating it back to the top. So once you do that, you now have to fix your white edge piece. This white corner piece belongs up here. So once again, we want to move the third row, that white corner out of the way, and moving the white side or the left side down, because this is where we want that white corner to come. Rotate the white corner in line to where we need it to go, and move it back to the top. So our orange and blue edge piece is where it belongs. Now we solve for this side of our cube, and our white face is still intact. And once again, let's look on the third row, and we want to look for an edge piece that doesn't have a yellow with it. So here I'm looking on the third row, and I have orange and green, and I want it to move it to this edge piece here. So I rotated the bottom of my cube so that way the orange matches the orange center. So I have orange and green here, so we want to rotate the green away from the green. So this green bottom, we're going to rotate it away from this green side. So rotating our cube to the left, rotate the green side down, bringing the white front down, and rotate the orange back to line it up. And now rotate the white back up to where it belongs with one corner piece that's out of place. And let's fix the white corner piece. This white corner piece belongs up here, so we're going to rotate it out of the way. We'll go rotating it to the right, bringing the corner where we want a white to be down to the third level, and then rotating the white in place, and then rotate it back up to the top. So our green and orange edge piece is in place. So now we solve for the blue and the orange. And our next one is here. The green and the red is in the middle layer, or the second row, but it's flip-flopped. So what we're going to do, it's on the right side of my cube, we're going to rotate the right side down, bringing the white face to the front of our cube, like that. And then we're going to rotate, since this is where our edge piece is, we're going to rotate our cube to the right. So this is the edge piece. We're going to rotate our cube to the right, the bottom third level, like that. And then rotate the white back up to where it belongs. So we have the white side of our cube with one corner missing. Let's fix the white. Once again, this is white belongs up here. So we're going to move the white out of the way, moving the top of our cube, the white side with the corner piece down to the third level of our cube and putting the white piece where it belongs, and then moving it back up. And now our edge piece should be in the third row, and here it is, green and red. So that's a third row. Once again, the side color is green, so we're going to rotate our cube so that way the green is lined up with the green center. And our bottom color is red, so we're going to find a red side. We're going to rotate the bottom of our cube with the red, since the bottom is red, away from the red side. And we're going to turn the red side down, bringing our white to the front of our cube, and then rotating the green row back in its place, and rotate the white up, like that. And once again, let's solve for the white corner. And here it is. We want the white corner here, so we want to move the white out of the way, bringing the corner down from the top, replacing our white, or putting our white back in its place, and completing that edge piece.